All right, we're joined on the podium by Charlotte head coach Aaron Fearne, Dishon Jackson, and Lukai Patterson. Coach, before we start the questions, if you would give us some thoughts about tonight's game.
Yeah, obviously, disappointed that we obviously couldn't play better tonight. Is really the disappointing thing. We didn't shoot the ball great, and I didn't think we did a very good job of keeping them off the glass in that first half and taking care of the ball. And there was some scheme things that we wanted to take care of that we didn't quite do well enough. Because they shot 19% in the first half, and we defended pretty well, but turned the ball over and give them some second chance points. So I think we could have probably put ourselves in a better position than what we were at halftime. And then second half, they were able to get on the rim and get downhill, and they made some pretty tough shots, and but ultimately at the end of the day, we just didn't shoot the ball well enough.
All right, Coach. Anyone in the room with a question, please raise your hand. We'll get a microphone to you. All right there in the middle.
Coach, this was the first game back in almost a week. How do you think that break influenced the result of tonight's game?
Yeah, I wouldn't say that our preparation during the week was great, just from a team perspective. So that probably hurt a little bit. I also think too, when you get some momentum like Temple's got right now, they played Sunday, they've had to go game, like they're on a roll, like they won 7 of their last 9 games. They believe right now, and credit to them, credit to their coaching staff and their players. When we played them at the back end of the season, they played us really hard when we played them at their place, and they play really tough, and they've continued to do that. And it's when they were having the season that they were having, it's definitely a challenge mentally to stay locked in and keep believing, and they should be really proud of themselves to be able to continue to do that and put themselves in the position that they've put themselves into. It's awesome to see. So yeah, it makes it difficult to sit there all week, and we just were a little off today. We looked a little tired. Just didn't quite have those game legs for whatever reason, and because we played pretty well against East Carolina at their place last game, and just couldn't keep it rolling today.
Anybody? Right here up front.
Coach, you mentioned the matchup with Temple earlier in the season. That was before the run started. We're winning 7 of the last 9 games. I was just curious if you noticed anything different from today's Temple team compared to when you beat them earlier.
Probably not. They still play hard. When you get to playoff basketball, the physicality goes way up, and we definitely felt that today. We talked about it. We knew it was going to be that. You have to be able to go deal with it and execute the ball pressure, making leads, posting up, working off ball screens. Like, it's all really, really physical, and you have to be able to deal with it. But no, I don't know if I see anything drastically different to the way they're playing. I think they were playing hard, and as you guys know, a lot of the games in this league have been so close. The whole year, you just need a little bit of luck to go your way and get a little bit of momentum. And we had our patch during the year when we won 8 in a row and won a lot of close ones, and they're having their little patch now.
Second row there, or third row.
For any of you, when you're looking at that week off, prepping for this, not knowing your opponent, how difficult is it to prepare for this game with potential 3 different teams you have to face?
I think a lot goes into that, but I think we didn't come at this the right way. I think we just I don't want to say we underestimated our opponent, but I feel like a lot of times when we play teams twice, like we kind of think it's going to be the same thing, but in reality, their fight is different. So Temple just came out today, and they had a different fight in them today.
Anybody else? You have something in Zoom? Okay, let's go back to the third row here.
Coach, was there anything specific you saw defensively from Temple in the second half that really slowed down the Charlotte offense?
No, their physicality was the same. They used their bigger lineups, their smaller lineups. We did the same. They were able just to get downhill and get to the rim, and we just didn't shoot the ball well enough. You've got to be able to go make some shots, and we weren't able to do that today. But their physicality in the first half, second half was the same.
Okay, we've got some questions on Zoom.
Okay, we'll go to Hunter Bailey, please.
Hell of a season. I want to ask, if the NIT were to extend an invite, is that something that you guys would accept?
I mean, yeah, I think anytime you get an opportunity to play postseason play, I would definitely love to be part of that. Another opportunity for the guys to play and grow. And as I said to them in the locker room after the game, they've achieved some unbelievable things this year. First year in this league, just the enthusiasm and passion that we've been able to bring back to our program at home has been inspiring, and there's some exciting times ahead. But just like this program experienced last year, we played in the CBI, and it was an awesome experience. I mean, playing postseason playoff basketball. It generally is very physical and competitive, and you learn to perform under that pressure to keep moving on, because if you don't, then you're done. The world that I come from in the pro game, obviously have playoff series, so it's a little different, but it's still that same intensity and physicality and desperation, and so we get an opportunity to play. I would obviously love to be part of that.
And one more for Lakai and Dishon. When you guys look at the team this year, obviously had a lot of highs and lows going through non-conference into the streak in conference play. What do you think, if there was one thing this team could have added to put you guys over that hump, what would it be? Like what was missing from the recipe?
I don't really think anything. We stuck together since the summertime, since we lost our head coach this season. I don't think there was anything missing. I think we proven that we could beat any team in this league this year. It was just, it was just a good day for Temple today, and hats off to them. I don't think anything was missing from our team. Sometimes you just fall on the short end of the game.
Go next to Cameron.
Appreciate you guys.
We'll go to Cameron Williams, please.
Yeah, for the players, obviously to kind of add on to Hunter's question, you both have some eligibility left, and I mean, just assuming the NIT doesn't extend a bid, how does the successes of this season really fire you up for next year?
Any postseason tournament, NIT, NCAA tournament, them are two big tournaments. So, I'm down to play, especially for the senior guys with like Rob and Jackson. I wouldn't want this to be the last time, they go out, like this. So wearing a Niners jersey at least. So like whatever presents, the NIT or anything, that's good momentum coming into next season. So I'm down to play, if that opportunity presents us.
Okay, take the last one from Dan Tortora, please.
Coach, just looking through the American Athletic Conference this season and just what you can say about the level of competition, not just here for this game tonight, but in general, what this competition has presented and what this conference, in your opinion, represents.
Well, obviously, we're very grateful to be part of this league for year one. Obviously, the exposure to play on ESPN, to represent our program, our university, countrywide as this league is obviously fantastic for all involved. We learned a lot. We grew a lot. We know we need to be better. So, obviously, we'll get to the debrief part of this and keep working through that. Players can get better. We can get better as coaches. The program can get better, keep growing. But it was excellent. I mean, the league was so competitive, so many close games. Obviously, it kind of the regular season came down to that, that kind of last couple of weekends, and we were kind of playing playoff basketball to position ourselves for this moment here, and that was obviously really fun to be part of that. So, it's been an excellent opportunity to be part of the league, and look forward to being part of it moving forward.
I know that Charlotte won the CBI last season, and this year first season leading the program, but where is this program heading, in your opinion, as far as the trajectory of the 49ers?
Well, I mean, if I go back to year one, so 6 years ago, and where the program was and where it is today, it's gone 180. There's no doubt about that. It's been slow growth year after year. This year was a build on from the previous 5 years of what we've been able to implement and grow and develop, and acquiring better talent year after year, and performing at a better level, and like I said earlier, just the enthusiasm and passion in the community and support for these guys, and it's been awesome. It's been awesome to play at home and get on the road and play in this league. So look, I think it's very bright. I'm extremely excited about the future ahead, and we'll keep growing this thing.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, guys.
No problem. Thank you.